So friends, today we will discuss about Python classes which I have learned recently. So now let me open Eclipse, and when you open Eclipse you see this window. Now today in the Python classes you'll make a new class which is known as employee. So let us make a new project. So let me name it employee 2. Now we just right click and new file. Let me write main, not py. So let me finish, and now when I say class, and we are going to name this class which is employee. So enter, and now we will write define, which is a method. Now I am going to write a method which is known as init. You think, what is init? If you have learned Java, then you may have known a term which is constructor. Like in here, the init is the constructor in Python. I mean in here in Python. So now let us write init, and when you give this bracket, self automatically comes, because like in Java you may have known another term which is known as this. So this in here, self is the this. So now let me enter. Now what did we so we will give 3 more parameters, which is known as first name, which will be the employee's first name, then last name, which is going to be the employee's last name, and one is age. Enter. Now what we will do, you see, when I did in Java, this dot the parameters. So in here what we are going to do, the same thing. I told you self is the this in here. Now you just do self dot first name. It doesn't come in the first time, then it will come. Now it will come first name. So self, like this we will do all the parameters, like last name and age. Name is equal to last name. Now we are going to write self dot age. So this is done. So now enter shift tab. Now we will write another method which is known as print data, which will print the data of the employee. Like we will print name of the employee, which is the first name, last name and age. So let us write define print data. Now this is common. Now we are going to write the same. Now we are going to enter and write print first name is self dot his first name. Now we like this we are going to do last name. Okay, so I forgot that thing. Now name and is comma self dot last name. Now what we are going to do is print like this. We are going to do age, but in here age will have something different. So in here you see that age is going to be integer, but we need to convert this into string. So what we are going to do, we did in Java string str. So friends, this is known as typecasting. Now let me write str, and inside these brackets we are going to write dot age. So now I am going to create a employee object. Now let me shift tab and enter an emp. So let me name this emp is equal to employee. So we are calling the class. Now we enter and now we are going to pass these parameters in the constructor, which is the first name of the employee, the last name, and 9. We are testing this if this is happening. Now employee emp dot print data. So now let us run. So you see it is happening. Now what we are going to do is, now we have done this employee thing. Now we are going to do is using the engineer. Make an engineer from the employee class. So let me shift tab and define. Like we did in Java, we used to extend. In here, how do we extend? We are making a class engineer, and we are going to pass employee as the parameter. Now, like we did in here, we're going to do the same thing. Init self. Now we are going to give first name, last name, age, and also his stream. Okay, so let me copy this thing. Now, comma, stream. Stream is like what engineer will work, like architectural software engineer. Now we enter, and now we did something in Java which is known as super with this dot this one. Now we are going to make self dot his stream. Now, like we did print data, stream, like we did print data, in here also we are going to do another print data. Enter, shift tab, we are going to define print data. Like we did in here, we are same thing we are going to do, super dot first name, print data. Print stream Now we are going to do like we made employee a variable. In here we are going to make engineer is equal to engineer. we're going to give his special soft also we are going to give his stream. Now we have to engineer dot data. Now, so you see, it has printed both. So bye friends.